golden arches of doom. Ta-da.
And he just left us with this hatred. You know, he left us with this conflict between us. I want to be a new world order thug. Fantino himself. To the actual media?
For the video?
Yeah. And people, like a media corporation, I don't know why, because media is corrupt too, but the media corporation wrote to Fantino saying, oh, because of something that I've seen, I now believe that you are lying about everything. And that caused a chain reaction in the whole native Fantino situation.
The cause, man. That's all it is.
It's just he went on the news, not him, but he told the news. It's not even that big a deal. It's just the fact that he lied about it. That's the thing that he lied about is not a big deal, but just the fact that he lied proves that he's a liar, right? So I just publicized his lie. Like he said, like the natives were fucking closing bypasses and shit around Caledonia, and that was upsetting the community. So they closed it, but the O.P.P. closed it like 20 miles both sides, like, and they said they closed it. They said there is no native blockade here, and they didn't know that I knew a secret way to get there. And I walked up there, and the native even came up to the camera. And while I'm talking, the natives totally, they're cool. They're not.
You're the only fucking media that showed up.
They're like, you know, the natives are bad people, so I'm just like, I'm talking to the camera. I'm like, oh, looks like you're a liar, Fantino. What goes around comes around. Oh, the propaganda. Yeah, they were just saying, just racist propaganda. Anyway, long story short, the guys that came in to take over this land were not from Six Nations, and they came in with aggressive behavior.
Yeah.
Now, they are from America. Now, at the same time, America with this New World Order, in my mind, maybe there's some type of connection. He could be part of C.I.A. because this is on the record. There was some type of secret organization from America, and it came to Canada. There was witnesses. I'm pretty sure it was in the newspaper. Well, from what I know, on April 20th, 2006, there was a protest in Caledonia on Douglas Creek Estate, and it's the guy, I don't even know who owned the Douglas Creek Estate, but the natives came and took over and said it was their land. Well, they created this crazy protest, like it got really racist, like from both sides, from non-natives and natives. And when this happened, it caused a chain reaction within the whole continent of Canada, because I remember even in BC, the natives were supporting the natives here, and they started shutting down roads and stuff like that. See, but people gotta ask yourself, like, why did this all happen? It came out of nowhere. People gotta think, because, I don't know, you gotta be from Caledonia. Caledonia, I should explain this. Caledonia is a community that lives right beside a reserve, Six Nations. And they're usually at peace with each other. But I think this might have been created to be able to create propaganda to brainwash natives to hate non-natives. That's in my own opinion. So anyway, the people that started this protest, the natives that came and started this protest were not even from Six Nations, okay? The Six Nations were living in peace. And these natives come over and start saying, white man stole your land, and getting all the natives within the community very angry, right?
Right.
So they all start, man, like those, I don't care what anybody says, out of all races, I noticed in Canada, the natives are very united. They love each other, you know? And in my own opinion, I think they should start changing that type of thought and saying, you know what, we love all. I'm sure there are tons of natives who think that way, but there is a mentality in some natives that is just native pride.
Nature, yeah.
That's what it's called, native pride, right?
Yeah.
It should be human pride, really.
Definitely.
Anyway, so these guys that came in and started this protest, they came in with an aggressive behavior, which, you know, the native pride, they used the native pride thing to brainwash the natives.
They have flyers too and stuff?
Oh, they put propaganda everywhere, man. Flyers, here, they were in bandanas and all this crazy shit. And, like, just pretty much brainwash the natives to be mad at us for something the elite has done. The elite invaded this country back in the 1400s.
Yeah.
They're the ones who created all these diseases like smallpox, gave it to the natives.
Yeah.
You know,
They would test the vaccinations on small native towns, on the people that were there.
Just completely genocide. The same shit they're still doing to us.
They do it in China, Darfur. It's happening all around the world right now.
Okay.
guy could have been an agent here to, because nobody even knows where this guy is, and he just left us with this hatred. You know, he left us with this conflict between the C.I.A, Central Intelligence Agency. They are the terrorists. They're the ones who did 9/11.
Yeah.
Brought down the 3 towers in 9/11. They're the ones who go in and go into other countries, and when there's a real revolution happening, a real change in a country, they will take over the political leaders and even assassinate them.
Yeah.
You know?
So true.
And they have established I guess they're being very successful in establishing global control through tyranny. Now, I think this native land dispute is actually a product of a CIA operation. Because, one, I have native friends, alright? We were cool. This is how it was when the native shit was going down.
I'm part native.
There was no man's land. Here was the non-natives.
Okay.
In the middle, there was no man's land, and the other side, there was natives. And when I mean non-natives, I mean like 1,000 non-natives. And natives, alright? And then police officers in the middle. Well, occasionally you see the young guys come over because, you know, they're not racist. You know, we'd slap hands in the middle, no man's land, you know, just showing, hey, what's up, man? We're not letting this shit bother us. Because there are lots of people, part of the protest, that were just on the native side because they're natives. And
I don't know,
there was hatred. There was a lot of hatred. There was racial slurs from both sides, man. Like, you fucking native piece of shit. Oh, fuck you, white boy.
Yeah.
Wagon burner, all that fucking racist bullshit.
So wrong, man.
But anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's a divide and conquer, and the O.P.P. are possibly working with CIA or whatever, because the O.P.P. is exercising two-tier justice on, okay, so like the natives, right? The natives come in and they're all brainwashed by what the natives would do. This is what the natives would do. They started blocking off the roads, okay? But they weren't attacking us. I shouldn't say us. They weren't attacking non-natives. They were actually, in their mind, the natives are going after the government. Every single protest that they held is, I'm not saying controlled by CIA, because most of the protests that natives do is because they want their land back, possibly because of money, no offense, but I think there's a lot of money involved in getting your land. I interviewed a Hagersville native protester, and he told me the only reason why they're doing it is because they want the fucking money from the government. The government owns the natives billions of dollars, trillions. So, but anyway, back to the Caledonia, they were starting to block off highways and all this stuff. And that was affecting us, right? That was affecting the non-natives. So the non-natives were getting pissed at the natives, and the natives are being brainwashed by this military guy. And this guy gave them illegal DVDs on military battle that could get you in the penitentiary for like 5 years. So right there, you gotta ask yourself, why is this guy showing up? Why is this guy brainwashing them to hate the white people? And why is this guy giving them battle, actually teaching them military combat situations, okay? There's brainwashing going on there. Now, on the non-native side, we have no idea what's going on, right? They don't know. We don't know that there's people brainwashed. We just see the behavior of our fellow neighbors, and they are actually, most of them were behaving pretty inappropriately, but so were non-natives. But anyway, they do all these, they shut down highways and stuff. So the non-natives were sick of it because it was affecting their lifestyle, late for work, blah, blah, blah. So non-natives started protesting against the natives. Now, during this moment at the time, this is where all the racism began, because the non-natives were saying, fuck this, get off the fucking road. And the natives were saying, fuck you, da 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 da. And the natives got crazy, man. They got like backhoes and started digging up the road and fucking throwing cheese at us. There was a brawl.
But then the cops, you see the police then put barriers around, right?
Well, there was police state, man. I saw, like, the way it is in New York City from what I see on We Are Changes videos, that's what it was, like, straight up police state. But anyway, this is where the conflict, this is where the two-tier justice comes in, right? We're all being all fucked up. And the natives are mad at us because there was a lot of people yelling racial slurs. So now the natives got unfocused about the land claim, and now it's start turning into a beef. Now, there was fighting going on, a huge brawl, man. Lots of people got hurt. Like, I was in the middle. I saw people get their heads stomped with, like, logs of wood.
Oh my god.
And blood everywhere, man. And non-natives, native gang beats, man. It was just retarded. Anyway.
This year?
No, it's 4 years ago. So this is where the whole confusion started. The police, we think, in your mind, you'd think the police are going to come arrest the natives and the non-natives for their crimes of assault. Now, the funny thing is, they arrested, even if this guy had to go to the hospital, that guy got charged, the non-native guy got charged for assault, and all the natives got away scot-free. So that's where the two-tier justice came in, and in my opinion, that's a tactic the C.I.A. is using, because it puts in non-natives' minds saying, why are they being treated differently? I fucking hate natives! And that's exactly it. So they're doing it, they're brainwashing natives to hate non-natives, saying we stole their land, and they're brainwashing us because natives are better than us, and it grows a hatred inside the ignorant mind.
I'm from Ottawa. They can educate us about being free men, or they can get upset that we're paying into a system that is oppressing them still. That's why they're getting upset. That's why they're protesting. That's why even the best native will go to the protest, because he feels that he's making a difference.
Yes.
Because he's teaching people that he's free. And we're all sitting at home watching it on television and thinking that, oh, it's just some crazy natives and some crazy, and then we got our crazy cops.
Crazy hicks.
We got the crazy hicks. And it's just a bunch of craziness. But in all reality, it's freedom. Everything is fighting for freedom.
Yeah.
This is true.
The race-based policing still occurs, and like, I wonder how natives feel about us being arrested and not them. Like, I've never actually asked that yet. I should.
Because here's the book. This is truth. You know, you actually have to go out and
Look at that. We're less than 3 hours from Winnipeg.
Yeah, just awaken your mind, look into it.
yeah, because if you're just going by what someone else is saying, how are you ever gonna know if it's the truth or not? You know, you gotta figure it for yourself. Like, you're given a little bit of information, but go beyond that. You know, talk to people. Even not even the internet. Look at older text, because it's more reliable than a lot of the shit we have on the internet today. Anyway.
Yeah. Has this world come to? Nuclear bomb. Where the fuck you gonna run to? When Earth dies, it's time for eviction. Until then, most live as a corporate fiction. Up in the system, humans always bitching. Gotta pay debt and buy food for their kitchen. Gotta go to work, go to sleep all the time. Gotta get to school, don't be cheap, then you die. Problematic childhood, you'll turn to crime. Caught up in the hustle, someday you getting high.
Something, such a vicious, disgusting, evil, vile history.